Hi there, I'm Darren Howard. This is Radio Free Canada, CFTG, and we are adult radio, okay? So if you're too young or easily offended, please turn the radio off now because we're going to talk about some reality and the way people think that they're informed because they watch the news and a couple documentaries. Because this morning, we're talking about something that's just it's cataclysmic. It's bigger than anything on TikTok, on YouTube, on mainstream media. Okay. Anybody is not talking about something that's more important than we can possibly friggin' understand. Okay. And it's a wow moment. This is one of those super wow moments where you sit back and you go, holy wow. Yeah. Okay. So on the news, we've already gone live once on this. We're live on YouTube right now. We're going to be live. We're live streaming as far as we can go. The internet's been shaky lately, but all of our friends in the UK, USA, Austria to Australia. Thanks for being here. We really do appreciate it, people who are trying to get us into the Philippines and Thailand right now. So that's a really cool thing. Okay, on the news this morning, the most important news that we've heard in a very long time. For over a decade now, I've been talking about the effects of climate change. Cataclysmic climate change is on us. I don't care what the reason is, it's consumerism, okay? Consumerism is a cause of climate change, and consumerism is the cause of humanity's defeat in light of climate change. Let's just really be brief on this. On the news this morning, Al Jazeera, it states it straight out. Concern grows over the Atlantic Conveyor Belt shutdown. The Atlantic Conveyor Belt is what prevents ice ages. It's slowing down and it's becoming weaker. On a scale from 1 to 20, usually it fits around 12. It's been around 4. That means it went from like 12 horsepower to 4 horsepower, in relative sense. And that's not enough to prevent an ice age, maybe. But they don't know because they've never been able to study something as cataclysmic as this. We've known it since the 1980s. Brian Burke, there's a documentary called After the Warming where they talk about the ocean currents and the fact that there was an ice age in 70 years where North America was covered with a 2-mile layer thick of ice. Okay, there was a layer of ice a couple miles thick across North America in 70 years. No Atlantic Conveyor Belt. Al Jazeera this morning, the only news source talking about climate crisis. Concern grows over Atlantic Ocean Conveyor Belt shutdown. The effects of climate change are slowing a key ocean circulation system with immense consequences for Earth's climate if it collapses. This is happening. Now, we're in an election, okay, in Alberta. Their universities know the same thing. Why aren't we building massive greenhouses and sustainable heat sources just in case? Why haven't we built a large capacity pandemic response center just in case? Why haven't we fixed the economy in light of continuous cataclysmic climate meltdown? Huh? Why is it that we've got all these politicians making promises to the oligarchs and old people that absolutely ignore what we're going through? This is one of the more important broadcasts we've ever done because it points out, and we're going to point out logistically in the next hour. I'm going to give you the links. We're going to do some drop ins. We're going to go and steal some media showing you how cataclysmically fucked we are because we're putting up with mainstream. And the government is saying only mainstream and only the government may be heard. It's our opinion. It's wrong. And it's Radio Free Canada talking about the greenhouses we're proposing to build across the country that create their own fertilizer and heat. as protected under Section 2 of Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, using media described under International Fair Usage Copyright Law. I'm proud to present CFTG and Radio Free Canada. We listen to the left wing, the right wing, the educated and the uneducated. We listen to the business owners, the homeless people. We listen to the soccer moms and the video game players. Basically, we're listening to everybody. And we came up with a plan to prepare ourselves for an ice age or for the planet to burn. Okay. We created a plan to fix the economy. We're a bunch of long hair, tattoo wearing individuals who used to work in the restaurant industry. And now we've got a plan to save the world. Broadcasting from Frog House Design Studios and Guerrilla Radio Design in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where we're not a whole bunch of racists running around beating up brown people. This is Radio Free Canada, CFTG, talking about the reality people need to hear. All right, are we doing it? All right. We're right into the show right now, because if you think 0.01% of the population, that's the government and corporate managers, are handling things, they're not. This one's for everybody who wants to see a grocery store executive in jail. Everybody who wants to see politicians go to jail for lying. Everybody who wants to see bankers thrown in jail for subprime Canada. This is a solution to what ails us. It's CFTG. Welcome to the show. All right, let's get into some music, baby. Yeah, are we good? Tell me we're good. You're number one. Okay, we got the links on social media, www.positive-action.ca. Apparently, we are streaming on multiple platforms right now. Hi to our friends from YouTube. Hi to our friends around the UK, Austria to Australia. Man, it is cool loving the internet, and it's cool running your own radio station. So I want you to hang on, because we've got great music. But I want you to get informed at www.positive-action.ca. We're going to talk about building greenhouses that provide free organic fertilizer and heating gas. A greenhouse that creates its own energy, a negative carbon footprint. Okay, let's get into some music. Let's do this one. Yes? You're listening to CFTG. Welcome to the show. Please take shit seriously when we have to, but rock and roll when we don't. And now is the time to rock and roll. Jesus! Fuck! No, it's say that I don't hate you, just want to save you, but I don't left to save. Wow, wow, wow. I serve a day to them. Wow, wow, wow. They do it. Just say now, which I don't now. I just don't know. I don't hate you. What I just want is what I something that say. Takes me under once again. I'm out. Yes, I don't know. That's once you said I don't hate you. Time to say you. Sometimes don't have to say. What I do, what the answer, what a they'll have 'em. Uh, CFTG bringing you the music and the rock and roll that you need to hear as a heavy rocker. You need to be growing food. You need to be growing a tomato. Why? Because we can show the major corporations that we can phase them out. Ice Age or burning Earth, we're going to have to do some growing ourselves because major corporations suck and suck the life out of everything. Yes, we need to stop the sucking. The sucking from Loblaws, the sucking from Safeway, the sucking from Save On Foods. Mainstream is brought to you by the scum suckers. We aren't. We're CFTG, brought to you by www.positive-action.ca, where we have plans to build greenhouses that create their own fertilizer and heat. We've got plans to grow tomatoes to show the corporations how much they suck. And we've got plans to get this government, who is only 0.008% of the population, under control. All of that and much, much more at www.positive-action.ca. Remember, sucking just sucks. I don't care. Unaware. I know. Music right there, Def Leppard and the snap, crackle, and pop of real vinyl sounds, doing what mainstream cannot do because the top FM stations and the top stations in broadcast media are brought to you by the scum suckers who are fucking over the entire country right now. Just so that's the grocery stores, big box stores, basically took advantage of COVID, monopolized everything, and now, yeah. I'm not going to say now Ice Age, but I'm going to say now maybe Ice Age. And that would make sense because COVID never overwhelmed anything. Where's the sign? Give me the sign. Hey, hang on. Ahem. Top radio with always the best promotion going. We have spent literally tens of dollars on our promotion at CFTG. Check this out. He's fucking on them. Oh, black and white posters. This will change the world. Oh, yes, all the evildoers will shake in their fucking butts. Don't believe the hype. Well, fuck, man. I mean, it's like mainstream. We're supposed to produce these great big commercials. You're at www.positive-action.ca. Fight against the bad guys. Why does it have to be so serious all the time? You want to change the world, right? Okay, I get you. You really want to burn down City Hall. Torches, pitchforks, yeah! We do want to see grocery store executives in jail, but we got to do it in a Canadian style, okay? So when I say Canadian style, I want you to remember this. As Canadians, we get paid millions of dollars when we're in Hollywood to do what Canadians do every day. Just ask, anybody from Keanu Reeves to, who's the other guy that, I can't remember what their names are. Yeah, I'm really invested in Hollywood. Apparently they had the Oscars. That was great. www.positive-action.ca. Please do a random act of kindness. Start undoing what all the right-winger hate fucking mongers are doing. Just random acts of kindness. That's it. Volunteer, www.positive-action.ca. Radio Free Canada on YouTube and Facebook. I'm Darren Howard. I'm on TikTok. Tashtago and Tashtago-Calgary. That's on Rumble and YouTube, respectively. Rumble and Reddit, respectively, and at Positive Action U on Twitter. So, if you're listening to this, you know what to do, man. Music from the great vinyl sounds of Nirvana. Yeah, I'm going to rely on people being intelligent, and it works. I'm going to tell you why next. Get rest, friend, as I know. Memory, yeah,